It's the 8, section 3. Okay, last 2 weeks, okay, I was so busy, right, to help some student. So I couldn't upload the video, okay. Sorry about this. Now it's okay, all right. Now we start, okay, continue to work, okay. That is test 8 in the book, okay, Dr. Chung's SAT books. Okay, that's section 3. Okay, this is number 1. 3 over x minus 1 equals x plus 1. X cannot be 1, we know that, right? Okay, if x is 1, that is undefined, it doesn't make any sense. So we don't have to say this one, okay? So what is the value of x squared? So we'll multiply x plus minus 1 both sides. So 3 equals what? X minus 1 times x plus 1. That is the conjugate, okay? All right, so x squared and minus 1, okay? So x squared equals plus 1 both sides will be 4 is the answer. Here is number 2. Yeah, diameter of semicircle is 10. From here to here is 10, that diameter. So, and we have a rectangle ABCD. All angles are right angle. That is rectangle, okay? So, the length of CD is 3. So, what is the length of BC? This side. Or this side, opposite side already congruent. How can you find the length of this BC? Okay, maybe you can use the centers over here. What is the length of center? To the what point, which is the radius. This is the radius. Diameter is 10, radius is 5. This is 5. So this is the right angles, which is the right triangle. You can use right triangle triplet. 3, 4, 5. This side is 4, okay? So this is also a same distance. That's right? Okay. Another 4b. So total is what? 8 times 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, or 4 times 2 is 8. That's the length of BC. Here is number 3. 16 equals 1 over 4, negative 1 over n. 1 over 4 is what? 4 to the negative 1. When you multiply these two, 4 over 1 over n, positive, that equals to 4. 60 is what? 4 squared, okay? So we already have, right, common base numbers is 4. So exponent must be equal. 1 over m equals 2. M equals what? 1 over 2, right? You can switch any times. 1 over 2 is the answer. Here is number 4. Alex spends 2.25 per gallons. Alex used 1 gallon, traveled 30 miles. So $2.25, that is only 1 gallon for the 1 gallon, but this 1 gallon traveled 30 miles. How many dollars will she need to travel 240 miles? So we're going to find the relation dollars and the mileage. So you can use this one too. To travel 30 miles, it costs what? $2.25. 240 is going to be 8 times. That's right. This is 8 times. So it's going to be 8 times over here. 2.25 times 8 is what? $18. That's right. Choice A is the answer. Or you can use proportion. 2.25 that traveled what? 30 miles. To travel 240, how many dollars? Okay. That is a proportion between dollars amount and the distance. We don't need the gallons at this time. Number 5. You have a right triangle proportion, right? DB equals to 4. This side is 4, and the length of CD is 6. You know that CD squared equals what? 80 times DB, right? That's the formula. I'm going to write down over here. CD squared equals to AD times DB. That's the formula, right? 36 equals to AD times DB is 4. AD equals to 9. This side is 9. But over here, the area of a triangle ACD, this area. Okay, so base times height. 9 times 6 and divided by 2, which is what? 27 is the area of that triangle. Number 6. A and B positive numbers. 125% of a squared. That is 1.25 times a squared, right? That is equals 0.5, okay? 0.5. 5% is 0.05 over b squared. We can use this one. So, a over b. First one, you can move down. This is over here, b squared. This is moved down over here, 1.25. That is equals to a squared over b squared equals 0.5 over 1.25. That is equals to what? 5 over 125. When you divide it by 5 again, it's going to be 1 over 25. That is a squared over b squared equals to 1 over 25. Okay? So, to find the a over b, you can make a square root. So a over b equals what? 1 over 5 is the answer, okay? Here we go, number 7. So we have some other equations. A smartphone is $15 for the first 200 minutes. Up to 200 minutes, that is what? $15. That is $15. Maybe you can use this one. Up to 200 minutes, that is all the way $15. After that, increased by 15 cents. Every 1 additional minute, it's gonna increase by $0.05. That is the slope, right? So what is the value of k? Yeah, k equals what? Over additional point, t minus 200, right? Because what? We have to time it will be after 200, okay? So $15 plus up to here this amount, right? So t minus 200 times 0.15, that is the additional amount, okay? If customer paid us $36 more than $15, it should be more than 200 minutes, okay? So you can use about 36 over here. 36 equals, this is 36. 36 equals to 15 plus 0.15 and the t minus 200. So minus 15, that is 21, and the minus 0.15, that is equals to t minus 200, okay? 21 over 15. Okay, you can use 21 over 15, 0.15. 20, 115, 60, 40, right? 140, this value is 140. 140 equals to t minus 200, so t equals what? Plus 200, both sides, 340, okay? This one is 340. That's the answer, okay? The cost will be $36 for this 340 minutes. Right, here is number 9. X plus 1 is a factors and a is a constant. What is the value of a? Factor means what? You can use the factor theorem, okay? But this is the p of x. So p of the value of x must be negative. Put this number negative 1 there. That is must be equal to 0. Remainder is 0. That is what? Remainder theorem. Okay, then x plus 1 is a factor of that polynomial p of x. That's right, because what? P of x can be expressed this one. X plus 1 times some quotient and 0. 0 means what? This is a product form. So this is a factor of p of x. That's the remainder when x divided by x plus 1. Okay? So put this number negative 1 in there. So p of 1. This is positive 1. That is what? Plus 3. Negative 1 there. Plus a. Another a. That must be equal to 0. Okay? So 2a equals what? Negative 4. Okay? So a equals to negative 2, isn't it? Okay, that's the answer. Here is number 10. Another two right triangle. BC is 20. And the sine is 0.6. Opposite over adjacent, that is what? Sine C, right? 0.6. So this side is how much? 0.6 times 20 to 12, isn't it? Okay, or you can use what this is 0.6. Okay, AB over BC equals to sine C, that is equal to 0.6. So AB equals what? BC times 0.6. BC is 20, right? So that's going to be 12. So this is 12, 60, 20. What is this one? That is right triangle triplet again, okay? 3 to the 4 to the 5 times 4 here. 12, 16, 20, right? This is 20, this is 20, this is 12, 20, that is going to be 16. What is the length of AD? This length. What is the area of this triangle ABC? Maybe you can use these two legs. They are perpendicular. The area of this triangle is about 12 times 16 and divided by 2. I'm going to take, right, this is the base, this is the height, the AD. That is the same area, right? So 20 times AD height and divided by 2. That's the formula, right? This one times this one equals this one times this one, okay? That is the formula in the right triangle proportion. You know that AB times AC equals to BC times AD, okay? Or you can use this one too. So 12 times 16 equals 20 times AD. Is the value of AD equals how much? 12 times 16 and divided by 20. 12 times 16 is 192, right? Over 20 equals 9.6 is the answer, okay? Right, here we go, number 11. So we have equation, but that is true or real value of x. That means what? This side, the other side expressions must be equal because they are coincident. Maybe you can use this is a y1, this is a y2, same line, isn't it? This is y1 equals to y2. Okay, for any value, they are always true because what? They are identical. So left-hand side, right-hand side expression should be equal. Okay, so left-hand side, ax plus ab equals what? 3x minus 15. So a must be equal to 3. That is a slope must be equal. Y-intercept should be equal to, right? Slope is equal. Y-intercept also equals, okay, I'm sorry, this is 3, okay? So a is 3, 3 times b equals negative 15. b equals how much? Negative 5, okay? That's the answer. All right, number 12. We have a semicircle in the xy plane. Okay, we have a y-intercept, okay? R, 0 and b. What is the value b? We're going to find y-intercept over here. Where is the center? In the middle, right? The midpoint is a plus negative 2 and divided by 2. That is 3, isn't it? That is midpoint is 3 and 0. So what is the radius? This is the radius. 8 minus 3, or the other one is 3 minus 2. Anyway, radius is 5. This also radius is 5. Okay? What is the length this side? 3, isn't it, from here? What is this one? 3, 4, 5. Okay, so b equals to 4. Okay, is the answer. All right, number 13. So we have complex number over here. To simplify, a plus by is what? Simplest form, right? Simplest complex both. Okay, simplest form. A plus bi. Real and imaginary. We're going to check this one into this form. How? 3 plus I, 3 minus I. We multiply is always a conjugate. Okay, 3 plus I is a conjugate. Okay, denominator 9, 3 squared is 9, minus I squared is negative 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. What about numerator? 3 times 3 is 9 and another over here. I'm going to, okay, step by step. 9 plus 3i, another 3i, and I squared is negative 1. But we're going to find the right real part. Where is the real part? 9 minus 1 is the real part. Okay, that is 8 plus 6i over 10 and 10. This is A, this is B. Okay, A equals what? 8 over 5 or 0.8. Okay, B is what? 0.6. That's right. Okay, so 0.8 is the answer. Here we go, number 14. We have a two-way frequency tables. Okay, incomplete. Okay, we're gonna fill out. So what is the probability? Randomly selected student is a female who prefers geometry. Female and who prefer geometry. These numbers. Okay. So what is the probability means what? Relative frequency, okay, which is what? Probability. Okay. So this one, 200 over here, this is one, this is maybe 40, this is 120 plus 80, 200. This is 90 over here, that is 50. Okay, 50, right? What is the relative frequency? 50 over 200, right? Okay, 5 over, okay, this is 1 over 4, okay? 1 over 4 is what? 0.25, okay? All right, what fraction of a male student prefer geometry? This is a whole now. This is the conditional probability, okay? Whole is a male, okay? Student over, out of this one, how many like geometry? Okay, that is a proportion, okay? Okay, where is a male? Male is 110. How many male like geometry? 30, isn't it? So 30 out of 100, not 200, okay? Out of this is the whole, this is the part. 30 over 11 is the answer, okay? 3 over 11. All right, number 16. So we have 3 parallel lines and we have 2 transversals there. AB is 8, BC is 12, and the PQ is 10. What is the QR? This is the X. This is what? Side splitter theorem, okay? Side splitter theorem. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what is the side splitter theorem, okay? The ratio between two sides, 8 over 10, must be equals to 12 over x, or 8 over 12 equals to 10 over x. It doesn't matter, okay? That is the relative ratio, okay? But this is, I'm going to do this one. So 8x equals 12 times 10 is what? 120, okay? We can divide it by 8, which is what? 15 is the answer, okay? Which is 15. Because what? This one we have to use similar, right? Move this side over here. That is 8. This move the other side over here, that is 12. Actually, these two triangles are similar, right? So similar in similar corresponding side in proportion, right? That's right. So 8 over 12 equals 10 over 15, or relative. 8 over 10 equals 12 over x. Okay, this will be said relative. Okay. Right here we go, number 17. Nigel drove from city A to city B at the speed of 60 miles per hour. That's the speed. A return way is 40 miles per hour, but it took 4.5 hours for the round trip. What is distance between city A and B? Okay. Distance really let this is x or d. I'm going to use it at d. But forwarding 60 miles, that is what first time, right? From city A to B takes what d over 60 hours. Back is what same distance, but this time a little slow, right? Which is 40. That's right. That's times 1. This is times 2. Total equals to 4.5, right? That is 2 over 9. Or you can use 4.5. It doesn't matter. Okay. So now let's find these numbers. Okay. Maybe you better change, right? Integer equation is okay too, okay? Yeah, there are several ways, right, to find the value of d. But I'm going to use this multiple what times 120, okay? The multiple, least common multiple 60 and 40, 120, right? Smallest one. So the first one, d over 60 times 120 is what? 2d. Second one is what? 120 over 40 is 3 times d. 3d equals what? This is 1, this is 60. That is 540, isn't it? So 5d equals 540. When you divide it by 5, d equals 108, right? Yeah, that is distance. I'm sorry, 108. For what real value makes the equation above true? Actually, this one is 4 terms of here, right? Maybe minus equal. So better use group factoring, okay? Group factor. The first two is a common factor, is x squared, inside is x minus 3. Second one is 5 is out, x minus 3. You gotta make sure, right? We have a common factor, x minus 3 there. This is move out. X minus 3, x squared plus 5 equals to 0. But this will never be a 0, okay? Always greater equals to 5, isn't it? X squared positive and another 5. It can be 0. So only this factor should be 0, right? So x equals 3 is the answer, okay? Here we go, number 19. So we have h and k positive constant. But this equation true for all real value. But that's another one, okay? Another identical equations. Okay, it's actually the same expression, okay? The same graph, actually, on the y. If this is a graph is y1, this is a graph is y2, okay? It's gonna be same graph. That's why, okay, infinite solutions, many solutions, okay? What is the value of k? Anyway, the expressions must be equal. Left hand side, x squared plus k plus 1, this is already simplified. Second one, you expand this one, what is the x squared plus 2hx plus h squared, right? It should be equals. It's already equals. Second one is what? K plus 1 equals 2h. H squared is 16. So h is a positive, x is a 4, right? This is 2 times h to the 4, that is 8. So k plus 1 is 8. K equals how much? 7, isn't it? That's the answer, okay? Yeah, here is number 20. We have squares A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, and with integer length side, A and B respectively, okay? So what is the area? We have an area of shaded region 28. This side is 28. What is the area of square A, B, C, D? Okay, large one. B square, right? B times another B over here, right? So we're gonna find the B squares. So we're gonna find the relation, all right, the equation relation between A and B using this 28, the shaded region. How can you find the shaded region? B squared minus A squared, right? That is the shaded region equals to 28. But we know that B and A are integers. Because we have two variables, we use the two variables B and A, so we need to use two equations. But there's only one equation over here, okay? But where is another equation? Yeah, that is another equation. There are integer lengths. B is integer, A is integers. Maybe you can solve this one, B plus A, B minus A. That should be 28. But B plus A is what? Greater than B minus A, right? Because A and B is positive. So the possible ratio is 28 times 1 or 14 times 2 or 7 times 4. That's it. So we can write down B plus A equals to 28. B minus A equals to 1. When you add this one, 2B equals 29. When you divide it by 2, B equals what? 14.5. That is not integers. Because sum of this number is the odd number. When you divide it by 2, can be even, can be right integer, right? So this is not working. 20 plus 8, that is not working. 7 plus 4 also what? 11, that is the odd number. This is even, right? So instead of this one, I'm going to use this is even. B plus A is 14, B minus A is 20. So 2B equals what? 12. No, plus is what? 16. That's right. So when you divide it by 2, B equals 8. It's okay. 8 is what? Integers. Okay. So what is the area of this triangle ABC? B squared, right? B times B. So 64 is the area of a square ABCD. Okay, this is section 3. Okay. Okay, after 10 minutes break. Okay, I'm gonna upload section 4 again. Okay.